Why doesn't cold Zhang Linghe only act different around Wang Churan? This second too much, Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan's chemistry has viewers asking. Is it just good acting? Do you remember how Zhang Linghe usually behaves during drama promotions? He smiles at the right moments, responds politely, and maintains a comfortable distance from his female co-stars. Everything feels professional and carefully measured. Fans even joke that he sometimes looks like an exemplary employee who has turned up simply to complete his promotional duties. But while promoting this second too much, viewers notice something different. In behind-the-scenes clips and public appearances with Wang Churan, Zhang Linghe appeared less guarded than usual. A sideways glance, a brief hesitation, or an unexpectedly shy reaction was enough to set social media buzzing. Some viewers felt that the calm and composed actor they knew had suddenly become rather easy to read. Naturally, that does not prove anything about their private relationship. Short clips can be edited, slowed down, and interpreted in many different ways. Still, the audience's reaction reveals just how convincing their chemistry has become. One moment that attracted particular attention came from Hello Saturday. During a blindfolded drawing game, Wang Churan had to stand close to Zhang Linghe and guide his hand. When she moved nearer to help him with the blindfold, he seemed to lean back instinctively before shifting slightly towards her again. It lasted only a moment, yet fans replayed it repeatedly. What made the interaction charming was not any grand romantic gesture. It was the uncertainty in his movement, the impression that he was trying to remain composed while also responding naturally to someone standing very close to him. To me, this kind of hesitation can sometimes feel more interesting than an obviously staged romantic moment. It leaves enough space for viewers to interpret the atmosphere themselves. However, it should still be seen for what it was, a public variety show interaction, not evidence of a real-life romance. Another widely discussed moment happened during a promotional event for the drama. Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan were asked to recreate an intimate scene, and he lowered his head until the tip of his nose gently touched her forehead. There was no dramatic kiss or exaggerated embrace. The movement was restrained and surprisingly delicate, which was probably why it affected viewers so strongly. It matched the emotional language of their characters. Two people drawn towards each other but held back by pain, pride, and circumstance. That is where their chemistry works best. It does not depend entirely on physical closeness. Much of it comes from pauses, eye contact, and the feeling that something remains unspoken. Their off-screen interactions have also benefited from the contrast between their public personalities. Wang Churan is often perceived as cool and reserved, while Zhang Linghe normally appears controlled and diplomatic during promotional activities. When two seemingly restrained people show even a small amount of awkwardness or warmth, viewers naturally pay more attention. Fans have also analyzed their social media exchanges, including posts written in the voices of their characters. One line from Zhang Linghe, "I have plenty of time to listen to you slowly," was interpreted by some viewers as unusually tender. Yet this is also where audiences should be careful. Actors regularly continue their characters' emotions through online posts because it helps viewers remain immersed in the story. A romantic sentence may sound personal, but it can still be part of a well-planned promotional narrative. The same applies to their photographs. Some fans consider Zhang Linghe's decision to share a picture with Wang Churan particularly meaningful, especially because they believed he did not often post two-person promotional photos in the past. It may have been a warm gesture towards his co-star, but it could just as reasonably have been ordinary publicity for the drama. What makes all these details feel convincing is the story they are promoting. This second too much follows Wang Churan, played by Zhang Linghe, and Rin Susu, played by Wang Churan. Their relationship is shaped by family tragedy, separation, a false death, and a painful reunion. 3 years after disappearing, Rin Susu returns as the prospective wife of Wang Churan's elder brother, placing both characters in an emotionally difficult position. The drama builds its tension around love, resentment, and feelings that neither person can completely suppress. Wang Churan may appear cold and ruthless, but beneath that hard exterior is a man damaged by loss. His love for Rin Susu is mixed with anger, longing, and the pain of believing that she had disappeared from his life forever. Roles like these demand emotional commitment. If Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan remained detached from one another, the characters' relationship would not be nearly as persuasive. Their apparent closeness may therefore say more about their trust as acting partners than about their private lives. This is an important distinction. Strong chemistry is not necessarily fake simply because it does not lead to a real romance. Two actors can understand each other's timing, respond honestly during a scene, and create something emotionally powerful without dating off camera. That professional connection has value on its own. The contrast between the drama and their promotional appearances has made the pairing even more appealing. On screen, their characters are trapped in a painful relationship filled with resentment and suppressed desire. Away from the story, Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan appear quieter, gentler, and occasionally shy around each other. Viewers have also noticed several small moments from the filming set. In some clips, Zhang Linghe appeared to help Wang Churan with simple things, such as opening a bottle. After completing an intimate scene, he was also seen stepping backwards and lowering his head as though he needed a moment to settle himself. These reactions may simply reflect politeness, concentration, or the awkwardness that can follow an emotionally intense scene. Even so, they create a striking contrast with Wang Churan, who is far more forceful and decisive. Seeing the actor suddenly become reserved after portraying such a commanding character gives audiences a glimpse of the human being behind the role. This may explain why people are so drawn to the pairing. Their appeal is not based solely on physical appearance, even though many viewers consider them visually well-matched. It also comes from the difference between their dramatic roles and their off-screen behavior. In the story, they portray an intense Republican-era romance. During promotional activities, they often resemble two introverted people who are slowly becoming comfortable in each other's company. That combination creates a softer and more believable sense of connection. The drama's publicity team has certainly understood how to build on their chemistry. From posts containing 52 fire emojis, a play on love and the drama's fiery title, to couple posters and immersive promotional events, the campaign has repeatedly encouraged viewers to see Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan as a pair. Both actors, along with other members of the cast, participated in the 52 fire emoji promotion. This makes it look more like a coordinated publicity idea than a private confession. Even so, it was an effective strategy because it gave fans something playful to decode and discuss. Entertainment reporter Lu Chui later claimed that the possibility of the two actors dating was relatively high. However, no clear photographic evidence was presented, and his remarks contradicted an earlier statement that nothing was happening between them. Without confirmation from Zhang Linghe or Wang Churan, such claims cannot be treated as fact. They may encourage online discussion, but they remain rumors. The timing also matters, as the speculation intensified during the drama's promotional period, when public attention was already focused on the two actors. What stands out to me is that their interactions do not have to be seen as either a genuine romance or a completely manufactured publicity strategy. Reality is often less dramatic and more complicated than those two choices. They may simply be two actors who became comfortable with each other after spending months building an emotionally intense relationship on screen. Some moments may be spontaneous, while others are clearly designed for promotion. Both things can be true at the same time. More importantly, reducing every kind gesture or shy reaction to a romantic clue can place unnecessary pressure on the actors. Opening a bottle, sharing a photograph, or responding warmly to a co-star should not automatically be turned into proof of a relationship. At the same time, it is understandable why viewers enjoy these moments. Audiences are not only responding to rumors. They are also responding to a believable emotional connection created by two performers who understand how to make silence, distance, and eye contact feel meaningful. Whether Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan are a real couple is ultimately less important than the work they have created together. Their chemistry has helped this second too much stand out in a crowded drama market and given viewers a pairing they genuinely want to follow. On screen, they portray a painful love filled with resentment and longing. Away from the drama, their shy smiles and restrained interactions offer a softer contrast that viewers find difficult to resist. Zhang Linghe and Wang Churan may be close colleagues, good friends, or simply two actors completing their promotional duties professionally. Unless either of them confirms otherwise, the romance rumors should remain speculation. But perhaps that uncertainty is exactly what keeps viewers watching. Do you think their chemistry comes mainly from strong acting and clever promotion, or does something about their interactions feel genuinely different this time?